Humble abode, audience, humble abode. Welcome to what is set to be the genesis, brand new Teambuilder Dynasty, following along the journey of the Magnolia T&H Hurricanes. Based and set in the city of Jackson, Mississippi. Hopefully this will be a team that, you all come to rally around and take great pride in a series like this. Right now we're just running through week 0 just to see and recap, who won, who lost, who got upset, whose season's over before it has ever even began in week 0. Here, had a slight malfunction. We're going to check out the coach, but the video got cut here, so we will just run right past this. Some Ace Ventura already then kind of vibe. But here we just, getting a glance, getting a quick view of this roster just to give you an idea who are our key players, who are our stars, who could potentially be unforeseen stars. This is just one of those teams, one of those series where we're not really coming in with like a particular goal in mind, because this is season 1 of their journey at the NCAA level. But, kind of running through the roster, it's very, very noticeable that this is a veteran-laden team. A lot of guys that are juniors that'll be seniors next year. A lot of guys that are seniors right now that are, projected to graduate. As long as their GPA is where it needs to be, they will be graduates. So while we don't have a particular goal this year, obviously next year, we don't have a particular challenge this year, but we do have one that will hang like a great cloud over our heads next year, because we will have a ton of players at different positions and skill groups to replace. So that is the next challenge right after the challenge that is just experiencing year 1. Seeing what we can do, what we are capable of, just trying to give ourselves a fighting chance to be at the bottom, to being potentially good to great, and then at the top of the food chain in college football. This will conclude the roster overview, and we will jump right into game 1 against Tulane. Week 1, and we are underway here at Ullman Stadium, home of the Green Wave. They've elected to receive the opening kick, and they'll take this one all the way to about the 15-yard line, where our defense is set to take the field. Not before we get to the action, we have to take a look at highlighted player Mario Williams, wide receiver for Tulane. Will not be an easy guy to miss, because he will be somebody that will be on our heads the whole game. 1st and 10, they start out with the screen to the left-hand side, only picking up a gain of 2. Next possession, they come back in shotgun with a little wrinkle. Come in motion with the tight end, only to hand it out to the running back, Benji Durango in the back, looking like Braun Breaker flatlining somebody on the mat. If he's making plays like this, kind of gives us a very strong indication of what this defense is going to be like the rest of the way. 3rd and 9, obvious passing situation. They drop back as does our secondary, and Carter Phillips is all over there with the deflection. Very great coverage in the 1v1 scenario right there. They are forced to punt on 4th and 9. Offense comes out for their very first possession in Magnolia T&H history. So let's make it a good one. 1st and 10, we come out with a pistol look. Hands it right off to Keon Bishop, and he makes little time of showing what his impact will be this season. If he's making big runs like that, it's going to be an easy time for this offense. Back-to-back first downs. We start with We go right back to him after sweep with shotgun. Another big gain, another first down. 1st and 10 again. We get it across the middle to Johnson. Johnson takes little to no effort, getting us all the way down to the 3-yard line. As you know, with less space to score, it makes it a little tougher on the offense. Defense knows what to defend. Handing it off 1st and goal out of shotgun heavy. They say, no doing, young fella. Get out of here with that. 2nd and goal, Arles rolling out. Has to throw it away as he sees no one is open. 3rd and goal, looking a little desperate here. He's looking for the easiest score. Trying to dump it off to Bishop. Bishop showing great determination with a couple of broken tackles, but just can't get the footing together to get himself into the end zone. 4th and goal. We come too far to just set up a 3. Looking, everything is covered. Somehow Arles breaks the sack. He gets in the end zone for the first touchdown in school history. Shout out to Bengal. The man is looking like Vanilla Vic. Shout out Dustin Arles. That'll be a trivia question down the road. Who scored the first Magnolia T&H touchdown in school history? Number 8, that man right there. I mean, just look at the escapability as the defensive end just glitches his way back up off the turf and into a near sack. And we'll cut it to the next possession for Tulane. They come back out with the run, and the run defense of this Hurricane team says, no, dude. We ain't playing it. Homie, don't play that. Cut ahead to the possession. It's 3rd and 14. Great pass breakup over the middle. And that cuts us right into our 2nd possession offensively. Going speed option. Has enough room to keep it himself. Doesn't fumble. Gives us 6 yards on that play. 2nd and 4. Coming out. Shotgun. We handed it off to the back. Bishop. But he gets a loss of 2. 3rd and 6. We need to make something shake right here and right now. We don't want to kill our momentum. We're out trying to get to the defense into it. Arles will drop back out of shotgun. Has to roll out. He hits Stiegel. Beautiful catch. That's a hell of a throw to get the ball there, but an even more impressive play made on the ball by the running back. 2 toes? I think he might be ready for Sunday. You see this arrow here? Defense made a bad adjustment to go 1 deep over the top. That tells us we need to go over the top ourselves. And that's a dot. Johnson with the team's 2nd scoring touchdown of the day. Beautiful ball placement by Arles. Beautiful catch by Johnson. Look at the small section of Hurricane fans going insane. Kyle Johnson, this is your highlight. Looking at this one again from the eyes of the quarterback. 1v1 with only 1 over the top, and you got the guard potentially 2. Insane. And let's get a look at the pylon cam as well. Easy pitch, easy catch, dropping the bucket with the 2 toes in. 32's running to the side just to get confirmation on if that was a touchdown or not. The extra point that'll make it 14-0, and we cut deep into the next possession for Tulane. They try to go read option. It's no doing. Do not run the ball on us. It's not happening. 3rd and 7. They need a conversion. They need the momentum. What can they pull off? They go with the run, and they finally had their most successful run of the day as he is bowling people over to get the 1st down yards. Gotta respect it. 1st and 10. They go in motion again. Another handoff for the running back. This time, no doing. Haven in the backfield along with Stone. They are not having it today. You can see defense trying to hype themselves to get back into this one. 2nd and 11. They go screen. It's another big hit. This time it's Devin Thompson on the outside. 3rd and 11. They really need it. Played it to the outside, but no doing. That is our backup middle linebacker, Luther Nova, with the deflection on their best receiver. We get short ways into the third, fourth situation. Going with the dump off. Nothing doing. No gain. So that'll force the first punt for us on the day. And it'll be spotted out. But a decent one out at the 23-yard line. Tulane, knowing that this could be potentially the last time they get a chance to score here in the first half. Trying to put something together. They pick up 8 yards on the handoff. 2nd and 2. Defense crunching down, trying to get something plugged in the middle. They take it to the outside. Easy first down. And it's 1st and 10 again for the Green Wave. Got some motion going on. Tight end, dropping back. Gonna be the lead blocker. But to no avail. The defense is swarming today. 3rd and 4. Haven't converted many, but they're going to need this one, and they do pick it up. That is Williams. Excuse me, not Williams. There's a catch regardless. 1st and 10 again, and going trips to the right. Get the completion. It's only 6 yards. Next possession. Next play on the possession, and it's Devin Thompson. And buddy, I can guarantee you will be drug tested going into the next week of football. Because what kind of vertical leap do you have? 3rd and 4. Hurricanes trying to put pressure on the Green Wave, and that is intercepted. That's Carter Phelps. Do not test that man. He trying to be the next Cooper DeJean out here. I see you. Celebrating with the team on the sideline, waving goodbye to that last possession. Tulane's crowd is stunned right now. How can a new school be doing this to them right away, this immediately? Let's take a look at it again. But I do want to forewarn you, the excitement will be short-lived because this happens. Yeah. Great catch and great run by McEvers, but he can't hold on to the ball as he is hit with the Clash of Titans by this Green Wave defense, and they fall right on it. Boy, oh boy, what does that do for the confidence of a team like this and their defense? They get back-to-back stops plus a turnover, and it's 1st and 10 for the offense. They go quick. Oh my goodness. Stone laying the wood that time. He must be in the construction. 2nd and 4, they go play action. Deep down the field, trying to take a shot, but it's in double coverage. Great breakup by the defense. 3rd and 4, need to stop. Trying to kill the momentum, they cannot do it. Great comeback route by the receiver. He was wide open. Great find by the quarterback. 1st and 10 again. Great play by Lutanova again. This time in coverage on the tight end, playing the ball and the man all in one swift motion. You gotta love it. 2nd and 10, dropping back once more. Gets pressure, but it doesn't get there in time, and they pick up the 1st down yardage. They get the timeout to stop the clock. 1st and 10, right off of that. Wide open is the tight end again. He'll walk this one in with no concerns. That'll take us on in the halftime. And before we get to the stats, let's actually take a look at our recruiting board. Now, as I mentioned, this team is heavily laden with a lot of veteran talent, a lot of juniors, a lot of seniors. The most concerning part of the recruiting process for us going into next year is definitely the offensive line. I mean, from center all the way down to right tackle, all of them are graduating seniors. They're guys that are not going to return. So definitely, if we want to have any kind of success with our offense, we need to get that together. Also, defensively, we want to be able to, create pressure up front, wreak havoc on teams' offensive running ability as well as the time they have passing. As you saw in that last drive, we were able to get pressure, but we just weren't able to get the stops that we needed. And with a great pass rush, you can also have great corner play. Looking at guys like Paul Wardlow, looking at a guy like Titus Newcomb, because both our safeties are seniors, and we're going to need their depth and potentially have to have them play early on next year. Rodney Penner is another guy we're looking at the defensive end position. Got to be able to wreak havoc off the edge and potentially We can't get him out there on the edge. We can play him as an outside linebacker, play a lot of, 4-3 where we're going out of our way to bring extra heat off the edge, blitzing purposely. And beyond that, we just want to make sure that we have players at skill positions that are vital to the success of this team, as well as being vital to, creating chaos for other teams, because we want to be competitive. We don't want to just be in games and barely winning or barely losing. We want to be right there and every step of the way with the rest of the landscape of college football. But, that's the board right now. It's pretty small. As we can put together more recruits and more commitments, moving forward, we'll expand. But right now, we just want to keep it small. Here we are back at Human. Just taking a look at a couple of the highlights that took place in that first half of gameplay. Most concerned probably with the pass defense. We were able to put some pressure on them. But, they were still completing passes. But we'll see as the game progresses on. 1st and 10, we pick up first possession. Strong run by Bishop. That man has been the go-to guy today. We'll go to Stiegel, the backup running back, on a jet touch pass. Everybody's favorite play since this game has been on. Huge running lane opened up across the middle of that line. Bishop finds it. He picks up another huge gain. It's probably like his 3rd carry that went for like 15 or more yards. Tulane's defense bringing pressure. Not as strong as the Crimson Tide, but the Green Wave showing a lot of might. Arliss, ill-advised pass across the middle, thrown into double coverage, nearly intercepted. Cannot have miscues like that. 3rd and 10, going screen to the running back. Bishop making a man miss into a block. He gets enough to get us to 4th and 1, and we're going to go for it. Too close. We punting, but too far for a field goal. We do convert, and on 2nd and 5, speed option to Bishop. Man amongst boys right now. He's doing it all. So is Arliss. Arliss, to not be outdone, he'll take it to the corner of the end zone with a beautiful lead block from the tight end McEvers to dive right into the end zone to give us a 20-7 lead. And if you ask me, offensively, between Arliss and between Bishop, man, this is a nasty backfield we got going on between the QB and the running back. Excellent run to the outside, way to get to that corner into the end zone. We pick up, it's 21-7. Tulane on their next offensive possession. Going with motion again. This time, getting potentially the biggest run of the day. I have to, in panic mode, switch over to Stone because I know the computer's going to play that angle terribly. Slow him down before the cavalry gets there. It's 1st and 10. Looking for the kill shot. Looking for the exclamation point on this drive. We try to get there in time, but we are just out of reach. They pick up 1st and goal, 8 yards away. Putting pressure up there on the front line. We're getting a big hit, but not a fumble, which is what we really would have needed in a situation like this. 2nd and goal, they picking up. We feel like we got everything covered, and we do. That's a coverage sack. We'll take that. 3rd and goal, back at the 8-yard line. Dropping back. Only rushing 3. We feel like we got everything covered once again, and lo and behold, who is it? The very same man they highlighted at the beginning of the game is Mario Williams with a touchdown. First person of the game. That'll make this game a 1-score possession once more. And you probably think to yourself, okay, 3rd quarter, or near the end of the quarter, the fireworks got to be over, right? Wrong. This is actually where the fireworks start to begin in this game. Thompson had all day and all night to throw. We pick up, it's 2nd and 10 on our next possession. Speed option again. Bishop with a huge running lane down this left-hand side. Picks up 1st down yardage, and we needed it desperately because we had to keep the pressure on. And that last play will really carry us into the 4th quarter, where things, or as they say in wrestling, business is about to pick up. Noticing a mismatch, or what I feel is a mismatch on that left-hand side, and we hit our best receiver, Caleb Emerald, down the left-hand side. Hell of a catch. Way to keep your hands up and your body control. Do worry about your neck, though. You fell pretty hard on your head. Swinging that one out there to the left, excuse me, to the right-hand side to McEvers. That'll set us up with great field position with goal to goal distance. 2nd and 3 yards out. You know who we got to hand it off to. It's Keon Bishop. He's been pretty impressive, man, I gotta say. I mean, within the run game, the offensive line is doing the job that we need them to do, and Bishop is just picking the right running lanes to guide himself through. Fireworks. You want them? We got them. That's Weber. Playing the gunner position on the kickoff brought the eye of the hurricane to that man. Forcing a fumble, we jump right on that. 2-score possession with beautiful field position. It's 3rd and 6. Later on in that drive, another touchdown for Keon Bishop. How many more can he score? That's probably what the Tulane crowd is saying right now. How many more can he score? It's a 3-possession ball game. 3:44 left in this one. You think it's over? It's not. Tulane will get the drive going as well as the no-huddle offense going. They're going down the field with quick dink and dunk strikes. Beautiful pickup right there. Get them first down yards on their side of the on our side of the 50-yard line for potential to score. Stone can't make the tackle the first time, but makes it the second time after he is helped by his fellow corner to get the stop. Bad play right here. 2-9 gets beat easily on that right hand side, and look who it is, Mario again. Do recover the onside kick on this one. Later on in the drive, we get close enough for near first down yardage. 3rd and inches. We're going to hand it right back off to you-know-who. Keon Bishop tried to, you know what I'm saying, stop ourselves before we got into the end zone, just to try to bleed the clock a little more before we have to give them the ball back. But it is what it is. You know, another 3-possession lead. 41-21. Nearing the end of this one. Don't really have much more to show you guys in this one, other than this beautiful bomb thrown by Thompson. And look who it is. It's 2-9 again. And look who it is once more. That's his 3rd score of the game. Mario Williams. He's a dog. Hey, if you ever looking to transfer, brother, we got a spot right here for you. I just gotta check it. Oh, Junior? Oh yeah. You wanna come and transfer? Hey, the portal will be open for you, my guy. We need that take the top off the defense type of speed. That bring us to the conclusion of this one. We do walk out of here, game 1 in school history with a win, 42-28. Like I said, you know, at halftime, like the thing that really concerned me the most about this team and its defense is the secondary, because they don't really have great top end speed. So it's gonna be a lot to keep up with going forward, especially when we start facing more elite receivers as the season progresses. Looking at some of the highlights, some of the lowlights. But overall, I mean, I really enjoyed what I saw out of this team. I definitely see the potential for improvement, obviously. We take a look at the in-game stats. Outpaced them in first downs by 6. Offenses were pretty even, although we had the better rushing attack. They had the better passing attack due to the fact that they had to get themselves back in this one. One thing we definitely need to look at defensively is cutting down on 3rd down conversions. We only had 9 attempts to give to them, but they converted 4. It's nearly half of them. Being able to be better against the pass will be better moving forward for us, and cutting down on the 3rd down conversions will also be better for us. Getting a summary of what took place the last week. A couple players that have progressed in their stages of recruitment. Just getting a look at what has improved in terms of team prestige and what players are on the brink of jumping in that portal. But that is the conclusion of episode 1. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm very excited to bring you the next episode against Memphis.